And we are live. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us from. Hi. Okay, so today I am with my boss of all bosses. So, as usual, I had to wear my professor glasses because I'm with my biggest coach. And today we're going to talk about all the questions, all the doubts you've had in your mind for so long. And before then, hi, my name is Sonia. We all know. Welcome to my page. And Sonia I'm a child of God, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I've been an early childhood educator for 9 years. I juggled to nursing. And now I'm a proud digital business owner. And with me today, like I told you, is one of my coaches. He has been a trailblazer. And today I'm just going to give him the honors, like to tell you more about himself. And he is here with us. So, guys, get ready with all the questions you have because he's ready to smash all those questions. Hi, from wherever you're joining us from, you can just comment and I'm going to let you, welcome you at our time. Hi, Coach Dexter. You can take it from here.
Hello, everybody, and it's a pleasure and such an honor to be at your page. And
Thank
I
you.
rarely go in these live interviews, but sometimes I make exceptions like this. So this is one of those times.
Thank you, Coach. Okay, Coach Dexter, can you tell us little or more about yourself?
Yes, absolutely. So my background is in IT. I'm a software engineer with 20 years experience. We started in the online space about 2 years ago, now, less than 2 years ago, August 2020, because of the pandemic, and we were looking for a plan B, right? So my wife and I, we are in our mid to late 40s. We have two teenage kids. We're about to go into, retirement mode in the next 10 years, and so we're looking for ways to do that and be able to live a lifestyle, right? The lifestyle, the freedom, and be able to become full time in ministry, which is our ultimate dream. So it's been awesome.
Oh wow. Okay, could like what was your biggest desire as a 2020 when you made that decision, right? What was your biggest desire, your why of ending up like, okay, now is the time for me to go digital?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, when you look around, everything is going online and everything's going digital. And me working in the software engineering space, in the IT space, I'm well aware of what the companies are doing. They're all going to the cloud and they're all using automation systems. They're all using AI. And when I saw this business, right, it was really a no-brainer for me because it's a chance for me to leverage artificial intelligence in terms of like looking for the right market, and a chance for me to bring a business online, to have a business online. The biggest motivation for me was also just the pandemic, like being a fear of losing my job, getting laid off, not having a backup plan for my family, right? So
Yeah, like that's the feel. Like, like I was very comfortable when I was doing my nursing job and all that. So for me, it took my daughter of 7 years to tell me, Mom, is this how all adults works? Because if this is how all adults works, I don't want to be an adult. And for me, it made me start thinking like, what's in her mind? Because I know from where I grew up back in Africa, we are taught in school, we go to school for 4 years university, you come out. Here we don't really do the upper and lower credit, but back home we do upper and lower credit. And you come out with upper credit. The next thing is going in there to get a job because that was how our parents were. So we are more like we train you, we go back we go to school, you come out, you get a job, and that is satisfaction for us, right? Like we are not looking for anything as a plan B or a side hustle because our parents didn't do that. And back home, like we literally like hard work. If it's not hard work, it's not real. you know, we all like hard work. So when she told me that, I'm like, what are you guys learning in school? So I now had to look at the school system. They are being taught on first discovery. Discover yourself first, okay? Before you think about the English and the maths. And that wasn't how I was trained. I was like, okay, do your thing, roll it to the labor market and work hard. And when
yeah.
she told me that, it dawned on me that she wasn't looking at me as a figure she want to be like when she grew up, because I was working too hard. And she wanted to work smart. you know, she didn't want her life to be like in the morning. You guys don't have life. Like, I asked her a lot of questions. She told me like she doesn't want to be any of those professionals because our lives are boring.
Yeah.
you know, we come back home in the evening exhausted, tired. Sometimes we buy food all for us to just, because we are tired and worn out. So for me,
Yeah.
it took her to trigger like my mindset. Also project that I do, like little businesses out there that I didn't really concentrate much on it because I was feeling fulfilled in my career. And
Yeah.
that brought me into digital space. So coach, for some people, I've had a lot of people this week ask me like, how do I come online? Like, how do I make money online? What are you guys into? What do you do? Like, I see you out there. What is this whole system all about?
Yeah, absolutely. Can you hear me? Still okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, like everybody else, right? All of us came to the digital space with no knowledge really. We didn't know what we were doing. We don't know what to do, right? But we're blessed because there's a system that's in place for us, right? It's like buying a franchise. The training program is there, it's laid out. You go through the training step by step. You have a mentor, you have a coach to guide you. They provide you with all the products, the tools. Really, it's kind of like following a system and don't even think about it. Just follow it, right? Follow it to the T, and then you'll be successful.
Oh my God. Oh God. You know, when someone asks me and I explain, like, I just follow video training and I'm here. Like, what? I say, yeah, it's very simple. Just follow your leader. You want to be like, who? Follow the who, to get there. I feel like, no. So, like, what do you think make people skeptical and scared, like online space? Sometimes when I do my ads, I'm like, I will do this way. I'll make sure that I'm not a robot, right? And I will tell you to feel to know that I'm a human being like you. So what do you think make people skeptical about being in an online space
I
generally?
think it's definitely because there's so many scams happening out there, right? People have been
Yeah.
burnt with like forex scam and Bitcoin scams and all these other scams, right? That every opportunity becomes tainted with like some sort of skepticism, right? But
Yeah.
there are legitimate opportunities, right? And this is one of them, right? I mean, we're probably one of the biggest communities online that's doing an online business out there, and with so many people, you just can't fake it, right? It's real. Like this is 125,000 strong, right? This is how global we are, right? Like all over the world. And so if people would just take the time to look at it, take the time to look at the person that's talking about it, right? Because we wouldn't show our faces here, right? If this was
Yeah.
fake or if this was a scam, right? We wouldn't stake our real names, our reputation, right, on the line. Like we all have lives, careers, friends, and stuff. We wouldn't do that if this was not real, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, coach. The next question quickly, so that we don't take most of our time. So what are the benefits of having a digital business, having an online business? What are the benefits?
oh my goodness, it's so many benefits, like you could start off with just making an extra income. Maybe you want to pay off some debts, create an
Yeah.
extra income to perhaps save more for your kids' education, for your retirement. Those are just small benefits in my mind, but the biggest benefit really is to be able to replace your income with an online business, a business that you can actually take anywhere in the world, and if you have big dreams like us, right? Like for us, it's to have more quality time together, right? Be able to
Yeah.
spend more time with our kids, our family, to travel. Most importantly for us also is to become eventually full-time in ministry. To do that, we can't really do that unless you have some sort of source of income that's generating for you, right? Passive income, like a business that is running in the background, replacing your job income and providing wealth for your family, for your ministry, for your dreams, right? That's the life, right? That's why we're here for, right? It's to really live that ultimate dream. And I remember a phrase from one of my favorite saints, and he said that the glory of God is for man to be fully alive. And when you're living a small life, you're not giving your creator that glory. You're not giving God the glory. The glory of God is to see you fully alive, see you happy, see you live the
Yeah.
life of your dreams, right? What you were called for, right? And so that's really like what this is all about.
Oh, yeah, coach, like what you said kind of really resonated with me because when I want to come on board, I was a skeptical one. When I told my husband, like, how will you know until you try? And in my place of praying and in my place of seeking counsel, right? The Holy Spirit told me, how will you witness for me if you're not out there? Like, you can talk to
Yes.
people in my bedroom, you know,
Yeah.
and that literally hits me. That is one of the reasons why I come on board because prior to now, you won't see my picture online. I don't surface online. I just, like every other person, come here for like the social satisfaction. Just go through social media, play music, and I'm back.
Yeah.
And when he ministered to me about being out there, just because you want to be a witness for me and being a brand ambassador for me, I will build you as well. So it comes
Amen.
for
Yeah.
me seamlessly. And to think about our trainings, right? Like it makes you a better version of yourself. Like the
Exactly.
step by step, as you're growing, you are evolving out of what you think you are. You go beyond yourself. Now you go beyond like you trying to fight for that goal for you alone. It cuts
Yeah.
across you impacting other people. Your why is being for me, your why is being expanded to reach other families. And the way I see the business, I am not just helping one mom or one dad. I'm helping generations. Any parents I come across, right? It cuts across
Yeah.
me helping their generation because the our stream of income, the passive and the residual comes and it's ongoing. You
Yeah.
always say use your children, right? We are looking for something our children won't have to look back and suffer what we have went through. So our failures are all things wrapped up, are all successes in a wrap because we are building a generation for the good. And our children takes it down to their own children. It supersedes, the rich. So going to income now, like what do you think as what is the power of having a residual income, a passive income?
Yes. So the power of having passive income is it gives you time, right? Gives you time to do what you need to do. Like right now, most of us, we go to work 40 hours a week or more. We come home, we're tired. All of our energy is spent. All of our focus, our time, everything about us is already spent in the workplace, right? And our workplace benefits greatly for that, right? But when you
Yeah.
have passive income, now you can focus your energy to something else, right? To pursue your passions, to pursue your dreams, like what you really wanted to do with your life, right? Not just doing the 9 to 5 job, but actually doing what you're really meant to do, right? Your purpose, your calling, right? And everybody has that, right? The back of their mind, they're always thinking, I have a bucket list, or I have my dreams that I really want to do in my life. But if you keep working the same way 9 to 5, you will never get there, right? You reach the age where you're already, it's too late. You can no longer do it, right? You're like 69 or 70 and you can no longer do what your dreams you're supposed to do, right? So the power of the passive income is it just gives you the time to be able to do what you love, right? And that's what's really amazing about this.
Yeah, because so before we go on, we have Alma watching from Sydney. Hi, Alma. Thank you for watching. We have Amy. Amy watching from Hawaii. And we have Shamonia from BC. Welcome, guys. Thank you for watching. And I hope you learned something today. Okay, coach, moving from the passive income, like you said, like I always use this instant, like from our parents, sometimes when they don't fulfill that dream they have, they tend to push it down to the children to do that. They feel the
Mm.
satisfaction. If their children are able to live their dream, they're happy. And most times the children don't want to do that, because it is not their own dream. It's your own dream, which you didn't live at a time and they want to see it in their children. So what we witness like back home in Africa is sometimes you tell your parents like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be this, I want to be that. And the parents like, no, I don't want to be that. I want to be this, because that is the parents' own dream, which they didn't live at their time. Because, like I said, we like hard work, you know. So sometimes, like, I have most of them watching, and we who are going to watch it for replay, you know, if it's not like a hard labor, they don't trust it most times because of the background. So when you say automated system, you're like, I don't get what that is. Because we come from a culture that we believe that if we don't, you know, to build, it's not real. And this is what I'm trying to make, because I told them I'm on a mission to make sure everyone understand what a passive income is. Because I always share this story. I have a friend that passed last year. You know, he did life insurance and all that, which was great. Like I always tell people, insurance will pay the funeral rights, insurance will pay the chunk of money to your children, which they will spend a 1 year, 2 years, and that's done. That is not a residual income. And if it goes to the right hand, and maybe the children are wise enough, they invest in something good. If not, they pay off maybe their student loans or something, and the money is done. The children have nothing, you know, to live long term. Now, passive income helps the children have something at the long term. They don't have to think about how they're gonna, you know, foot the next bill, because they are sure something is coming in. And I love this business because it's incorporated. There is nothing illegitimate about it. You get to register it, you get to pay your taxes, you get your tax
Yeah.
slips, you know. So there is nothing hidden anywhere. So when someone tell me, oh, you guys are hypnotized or maybe talking to them, I'm like, we have to say it because we see the vision. We're on a journey to make sure we liberate as many families as we can on this journey. It's not about our personal interest, it's about what we want to do for generations. Like, we are very big at ministry. Coach Dexter, you've always shared one of your dreams, one of your goals, full-time ministry. All of us have a mission on it. And it's that purpose we want to live out for Christ in the place of generating revenue. We want to live that life because we are done trying to build dreams that's not going to enrich us internally. We are now building dreams that will enrich us both here and internally. So over to you, Coach Dexter. You know, sometimes people will say, looking at those people that they really want a change in their life, deep down, they desire a change, you know, but they don't see digital business as something they want to do, or they don't see it as something they trust, or they still look at it as maybe this is a scam, you know. Or shared, you know, for someone that is doing, let's say, your career that you really trust and love doing, but at this time where technology is taking over some of the jobs, and at this time where the future of some of our 9 to 5 is not even assured, what do you tell someone running a full-time career that haven't really considered having a plan B, or have it in mind but don't know what to do at this time?
Yeah, you know, it's really, we all get to live our life, right? We all have the same 24 hours a day. We're all given the same, you know, opportunity in this world, right? Like, no, God gives you the opportunity, but it's up to you to actually walk that, right? Walk that opportunity,
Yeah.
right? Work on it. And so what I would say is, you know, think about not just yourself, right? Like, if I was only to think of myself, you know, my career is enough, right? But if I really want to do the dreams that is planted in my heart, right? It's not going to be
Yeah.
enough because my paycheck is too small, but my dreams are so big, right? I only have two choices. It's either I shrink my dream to the size of my paycheck, or I
Yeah.
increase my paycheck to the size of my dreams, right? And that's exactly what this business is all about. It's about giving you that chance to live those dreams, right? To do what you could not otherwise do with your meager salary from your job, right? To be able to help as many people as you can, to be able to fund ministries, send people on mission trips. And like last year, my wife and I, we supported 3 full-time missionaries. It's such an amazing feeling to be able to do that. You know, they came to us and they said, "Hey, we're looking for a sponsor. We're full-time missionaries." And I'm like, "Well, we're missionary financiers. You came to the right people. Perfect. Here you go." And so we've been supporting them, and it's been awesome. They send us
Mhm.
pictures of their mission trips and stuff. And you know, we tell them every day, you know, that we're so blessed to have you guys because through you, we're able to, you know, extend the hand of God, right? You guys have the passion, the heart, and we're so blessed with this business to be able to, you know, support other people, right? God's mission because of this ministry, because of this business that we have, right? So It's not possible with just a job, right? You have to do a business, right? Nobody ever got rich with just a job.
Exactly. Yeah, because I always, like, someone asks me, like, what's my role when I come on board? Like, what do I do? I'm like, look at it as an entrepreneurship is really not about, it's just about you finding a problem, being a solution to that problem. Out there are so many services, things like, I know I watched like one of your Q&A that you said something in the online world. Is either you're offering a service or you're offering a product. If you're
Yes,
not
yeah.
doing either of these two, then it's a scam. So,
Exactly.
when someone said to me, like, what's my role? I say, your role is just to watch the free workshop. You watch the free workshop. You see,
Yeah.
if this is for you, if you're ready to take up the chance for your and your family's future. So if that is for you, then here you go. We are all here. So Coach Dexter, like, for us to round up, like, for anyone looking out there, like, okay, what is it in for me? What am I going to gain coming into this piece of yours? Like, if I come here, what are the full package for me? Like, what do I gain running a
Yeah.
full-time digital business or a plan
Yeah.
B?
So it's really, really simple, right? Like our business is a complete package, right? So you're provided the affiliate programs. So, you can think of us as an affiliate marketing, right? And an affiliate marketing program is one where you refer someone to a company, and if that person purchases a product, you get paid because you're the person who referred that, right? That's how basic a referral system is, or affiliate marketing. And so our business is basically like that, right? We have 5 affiliate programs in different industries, in the health and lifestyle, in travel, in fitness, in coaching, and in relationship building. Those are the 5 industries that we've focused on right now, and we could be adding more, right? The cool thing is all these products are great, but without a marketing engine, they become useless because nobody will know about them, right? So we need a marketing system, and that's what this business is all about, right? They provide you the tools, the systems, they train you in advertising, social media marketing, right? So that you don't have to bug friends and family, right? You run your ad, you run your marketing engine, you go to sleep, it's running. It's reaching people all over the world, right? I have people in different places in the whole world, right? So with that type of a system, you got the product, you got the training, you are also provided a mentor and a coach, right? And that mentor and coach is really critical because they can guide you to avoid making mistakes and wasting so much money and so much time, right? And so with that, all of that, right, you have so much opportunity to become successful, right? And so that's what this is all about, is we're offering you the opportunity to build a business online, something that is tangible, something that is real, something that's already proven that we've done it. We've been successful, and many people have been successful, right? So, take a chance. This is it. I want you to, click on the link, Sonia, and connect with Sonia. She's an awesome, fantastic mentor.
Thank you, Coach Dexter. Like what you said, I was just looking at Bob Tropon's site. They're always doing a live service, and he's dead and gone, right? But they're still running like a live show on his channel on YouTube. So imagine the number of people on that YouTube that connects every time, and imagine the income that comes in for the family. And he's dead. He's buried already. So I always tell people, like, come on, if the dead are still making money in the online space, the the benefits is limitless. I remember when it's more like when they even coach, just to rephrase, like, it's more like when they pass, they make more money because then their name is being ring wild. Like
That's right.
When Mike Moyle died, his name, his all his that's when people start looking out for the books, for things that he do. They want to see the person, and that is when the person makes more money. I'm like, now you don't have any business you want to run. You own no shop, okay? This is us giving you the opportunity to be out there. That even when you're sleeping right now, your shop is on, up and running. There's no
Exactly.
downtime. You're not closing your shop. There's no lockdown, no pandemic will stop your shop from running. All those things are being taken away in an online space. And I tell people, like, look at the Facebook. Facebook, they don't have a shop, but they are here. You and I are using the
Yes.
platform.
Exactly.
Uber, They don't have a shop. They don't have a physical place, but we use them
Yeah.
in an online
Yeah.
space. You know, is it
Exactly.
all the apps that most of us like we leverage on to create content, to do what we do? They don't have a shop. They're in the online space. So when someone say, "Oh, this is about this," I'm like, you have to be providing a solution to a problem to be here, and people will leverage what you're providing, and that is all about what we do. So, guys, is the the ball is in your court now. So, Coach Dexter, before you go, can you just give us your final words before we close?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. You know, it's okay to be skeptical, right? It's okay to have some healthy skepticism, right? But you know, you got to at least open your mind to this opportunity to look at it at least, right? Because you know, I've seen so many things, you know, done other businesses in my life, and I can tell you honestly that this is the best opportunity I've ever found. You know, this is a unique opportunity. We are actually, for me, the way I see it is we're actually changing an industry. We're introducing something new. We're revolutionizing in the industry. This is the way I see it. You know how Uber changed the taxi industry, and like you look at like Apple changing the way we use computers nowadays, right? We have iPads, iPhones and stuff. It used to be just a laptop and a computer, but they changed that industry, right? This is exactly the same thing, guys. You know, when you think of like referral business or network marketing or MLMs, those types of businesses, they are the old school, right? What we have here is a brand new industry. You know, we've covered 5 affiliate companies, and we're probably going to be getting more affiliate programs, right, in the future. It's never been done in before, right, in the history of any referral business, affiliate marketing. So this is going to be a first, and no one's ever provided a system that is so powerful like this, a marketing system, a training program. And so I'm so proud to be part of it. And for a very small fee to join, it's well worth it. The leaders are so generous to just provide this, hand this in a silver platter, really, for us. And so I'm so glad to be here. I've only been it for a year and a half, less than 2 years, and I've already, generated so much. My wife's already retired. She's quit her job. She's, full time at home. And I told my wife, when you tell me to retire, I'll do it. But right now, I'm still doing some side contracts and stuff. But the point is, having a third income as big as replacing my wife's income is amazing. Is amazing. I look at my T4 in Canada. We have the T4 income statement. I look at it and I compare it to my job, and I'm like, okay, it just beat my job. Where can you find that, right? And
Yeah.
it's all legitimate, right? So I'm begging you guys. This is, this is the only opportunity out there that is, a no-brainer. You could be 75 years old, not tech
Yeah.
savvy. You can do it. I have someone in my team that is 75 years old, and she's doing amazing. She's doing fantastic. So if she can do it, you can do it.
Oh, guys, thank you so much, Coach Tessa. Thank you for coming on board. So, guys, you know it. Age is not, there's no limitation. The only limitation is your mind. Okay. The only limitation you ever say, the sky is not your limit, it's just your mind. And for that, we're going to say, do your due diligence. I will always tell people, seek counsel and pray about it if it comes to you praying. Okay. And let your mind and your heart guide you towards the right direction. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Joy, from watching from Texas. Thank you, all of you guys that are still online with us. And we'll call it a day this evening. Thank you, Coach Dexa. I appreciate greatly for being here.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a great
Thank
evening.
you.
Bye,
You too.
guys.
Bye bye.